Hello everybody here on YouTube. It is June 9th, 2018. It is about to be June 10th. And as you can see by the title of this live stream, I'm going to be talking about the eruption that took place in Guatemala. And I'm going to be using Google Earth a lot in this stream. Now, for anybody that's been watching the news, I need to have this propped up better. Oh boy. For anybody that's been watching the news about the eruption that took place in Guatemala, the name of the volcano being Volcán de Fuego, I'm going to show you where Volcán de Fuego is located. As soon as I can... Okay, we got a map here. There's Guatemala. There's the capital, Guatemala City. I'm okay, I'm just a little tired. I got dizzy earlier today. That's Guatemala. No, that's the volcano. That's a volcano, and I'm going to show you a few things about this volcano. This is a stratovolcano. Gotta get this computer right. This is a stratovolcano, and I'm going to zoom out a bit, get a better view of this. That's your volcano. See? This is a stratovolcano. When you think about a stratovolcano is cone-shaped and has a very conical shape. You can see the very classic conical shape of this volcano, and that's just one part of it. Now we gotta go up. Oops. Now that I've shown you Volcán de Fuego, there's where Volcán de Fuego is located in relation to other places. You have Guatemala's capital, Guatemala City, which is not very far away from the volcano. You've got the city of Antigua de Guatemala nearby. There's Antigua, Guatemala right there. And now I'm going to go back. Now I've shown you the location of Guatemala. I've shown you the location of the volcano. I've shown you where it's located. Now I got to show you, now I got to tell you some other things. This has been possibly one of the strongest eruptions from Volcán de Fuego in years. This is a very active volcano. It is very explosive in its eruptions. And one thing about the eruptions, this is one thing that sets apart, Kilauea in Hawaii has been in the news. So is this one. There's a difference. Kilauea, you have just a lot of lava, you have a lot of slow moving lava, and you've had a lot of damage that's been done to homes. But the slow moving nature of the lava means that a lot of people have been able to be evacuated easily, and the relatively low population means that people could be moved out easily. With Volcán de Fuego in Guatemala, it's a lot more dangerous. And you have to understand the geography. Number one, you've got a lot of people living literally very close to the volcano, almost like up against it. Let's go back. That's Volcán de Fuego. We're going to zoom in. We're going to here and I'm going to show you something. Oops. You've got some towns and you've got villages literally right up on the volcano. You've got La Aurora, you've got Yapocapa, you've got Finca Sangre de Cristo, you've got Panemache, you've got El Zapote, El Rodeo, Alotenango, San Miguel, Dueñas, Ciudad Vieja, Aldea de Soledad, Aldea de Socorro. You got so many people and so many villages and towns and cities literally in the shadow of the volcano, so that makes it very dangerous. It makes it, a lot of people would ask, why you live so close to a volcano? Well, volcanic soil is very fertile. It's very fertile. And one of the things that has helped Guatemala's coffee industry is the volcanic soil. The volcano, the soil that comes from the volcano is very fertile, very good for the soil. That's why a lot of farmers tend to live around the volcano, because, in fact, it's very good for the soil. But in that aspect, you also have a deadly aspect to it. You have a lot of people living so close to the volcano, and I think so far they've counted about 75 people who have been killed and up to about 300 people that have been injured. And one of the things that made it so deadly is that you've got so many people living up very close to the volcano. You have so many people that depend on the volcano, but then it's also very dangerous to be living so close to it. And then you have to also think about the impending danger from this eruption, because Kilauea's eruption in Hawaii is just lava. It'll cool off. It's caused some destruction to roads, but nothing. It's not nearly as catastrophic as the Volcán de Fuego eruption. The Volcán de Fuego eruption. First of all, this is a stratovolcano. I'll show you once again. Stratovolcano. I will show you once again. Do you think the eruptions are related? No, Rachel, the eruptions are not related. But thank you for asking. Ask questions. Feel free to ask questions in this stream. These eruptions are not related, except in one way. There's only one way this eruption is related, but it's very distant relation, and I'll explain in a moment. See the shape of the volcano? I am getting very close. Oops. You look at the shape of the volcano, it's very cone shaped. And one thing about it, the cone shape of the volcano, these stratovolcanoes, you have a lot of explosive eruptions. You have a lot of ash, volcanic gases, and lava coming from it. And what's going to make these eruptions dangerous, not just immediately. Immediately, it's going to cause a lot of death because of the explosive nature of it. But what's going to cause more problems in the future? Is going to cause more problems is that you've got a situation where you have the ashes from the volcano, and it's going to, the dust and the ash from the volcano, it gets in your lungs, mixes with the fluids in your lungs, and basically suffocates you to death because it sets in your lungs like cement. It will kill you. The gases from the volcano could kill you. And then there's another threat. When it starts raining, you're going to have a lot of mudslides from the volcano. When this stuff gets mixed in with water, a lot of water, you have mudslides from the volcano. So it's something you must be very aware of, you must be very cognizant of. And that's one of the things about this volcanic eruption and why it's. You got a lot of people living near the volcano. You got a lot of people who live near the volcano, who depend on the soil from the volcano. You got a lot of people who are getting hurt and killed by the volcano, mostly because of proximity to it and because of the explosive nature of the volcano. And Rachel, to answer your question, I'm going to show you something. And everybody should know this. Guatemala is located on the Pacific Rim of Fire. They're not related, but you're here in this Pacific region, you've got a lot of different plates. And if you're located on like different plates, you're going to find a lot of volcanic activity going on in areas that are along, tectonic plates, or they're part of it. With Guatemala, it's on the Pacific Rim. Same with Japan. Same with the Philippines. Stay tuned, I'm going to come up with a better map. Here. I have a better map here. Now, Hawaii has a hot spot here. This is where Kilauea, you've got the Hawaii hot spot here. You've got some volcanic plates here. Well, not volcanic, you've got tectonic plates. You can see all these volcanoes here. And Guatemala is right there. But essentially, the Pacific region is a very active region in terms of volcanoes because of the tectonic plates. And then you've got the Hawaii hot spot here. Now, I'm going to go find a map of Hawaii. look at that. Got the map here. You've got the Hawaii hotspot. So basically, if you're located, that's where Hawaii is. In California. Seems like motor. Oh yeah, California, you're on that San Andreas Fault. You're gonna get earthquakes. There's no question in that. You know, you're gonna get earthquakes in California. San Andreas Fault. It's just what it is. In fact, that's sort of what shaped California. Now with Hawaii, you're located on a volcanic hotspot. Even though it's located far from plate boundaries, you have to think about there are a lot of theories that go behind it being in a hotspot. You know, one theory is you have like a fixed mantle plume. That's one theory that's been thrown out there. But that's just what it is. Now with Guatemala, you know, the eruptions are not related, but, you know, being around the Pacific Ocean, you have a lot of activity going on, so that's something you have to really think about. Now with Hawaii, you're not on a plate boundary, but you're on a hot spot, so that's something to consider. Now, that's all I got to say about the volcanic eruption. If you want to see more videos about the stuff that I do with geography, with earth science, and geology, check out the rest of my videos. Check them out. Check them all out. Be sure to leave a comment. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share these videos. Share them, because that's how you get stuff out there. Share it. Till next time, this is the GeoScholar.